Good morning. Hello there, Susan B. Honey. Good morning. Tanya, She Wolf. Yeah, good morning, everyone. So let's look at this. It's really pretty outside. It is. So the alien technology, that's what I'm going to call it. The alien technology, because you know there was a deal that was brokered with the aliens or the extraterrestrials, technology for, you know, humans, more or less, do their little experiments. So we can say alien technology that is used today, the technology used today came from a higher species, a highly evolved species. Hello. So if you did not see the two videos last night, actually, I was doing the FAA webcams is what I was doing. Let me come over here last night. And this is what I noticed. If you hadn't seen that video right there, the Medar Pars, the Russian mission thing right here, look at this coming from the sun. And someone had commented on there, it's a sun flare. So, and it does, when the sun erupts, it does, on the even on the NASA products, it gets this flare that comes out of it. But this was captured on the Russian webcam. And I did this video last night. You know, this video is only 4 or 5 minutes long if you hadn't watched it. But I was trying to talk. Then all of a sudden, you all, I'm gonna just blame it on the aliens. Okay, I am. All of a sudden, I was fine, and I started talking, and then right in the left side of my throat, boom! I got hit with an itch, like something was in my throat. It literally stopped me from talking. I could not even get the words out. I had to, in my video abruptly at 4:05. It took my voice away, that alien technology that was used against me. You all may say, Gina, honey, there's no such thing as alien technology. Well, we got advanced technology. We do. But yeah, this is like this. So this, someone did comment on here saying that, you know, this will reach us. It's called a sun flare, and it's set to hit the earth in 2 days from this right here. And you can see that this is not a normal sun. It's not. It's got like a black hole sun. You got something red behind it. You also got other things like this in the sky right up there. But as this went out, you all, it started out massive. And then as it progressed, it got smaller is what happened. If you had not seen it, I would encourage you to see it. I know that there were some people that caught the video last night. I like to relax. That's how I relax, you all. I come on here and that's what I do. I just relax on the laptop until I get tired, but I couldn't relax last night. And see, this happened right here, but the timestamp was 1616. It was also captured on another camera in Alaska, and that's what the sky had looked like during that episode right there, you all. It is, but it was wild. Let me show you. See how it was massive when it came out, and it got smaller, and I just had to end the video. Just like that. I had to end the video because the alien technology was used against my throat. I've had it happen before on videos when I'm talking about specific things on a live stream. Boom, can't quit coughing. It's like a tickle. It's a targeted area that will literally stop you in your tracks. That's right, you all. So what you seen last night, that literally does, and the gentleman was right. It is a sun flare, like a solar flare came from the sun. It was captured on the FAA webcams is what it was. Because let me show you this. I've got some pulled up on here. I'm outside on my porch because, yeah, look at this one, you all. So this was a beaver. I could have showed a lot more last night, but I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding. This is kind of ridiculous what you're doing to me. And it was a little ridiculous. And there may be some people thinking, Gina, that's not the sun. Well, what is it, you all? It's our sun in the sky. This is what it looked like in the sky. Like all these, like this is the center of it, whatever is up there, you all. And some people say, you know, that's a sun simulator. But look at that. This is the Russian mission one. And this is the ENIAC. This happened at 2347 right here. And or 1547 when it came out. 1547, and then as it's going on its way, it's like 1616. So this probably was a solar flare that was captured on the FAA webcam. It is. Somebody said, Gina, somebody wrote in the comment section, thank you, Francisco Xavier. Someone wrote in the comment section, you all must have very boring lives. It's all you got to do is sit around saying something's wrong with the sun. I blocked that individual because he was rude and disrespectful. Do I look like I have a boring life? I worked on 3 vehicles yesterday. What did that gentleman do? Sat on his laptop or his computer? No, my life is not boring. Neither are your all's lives. I don't put up with comments like that, you all. That somebody's going to come on my channel and try to run me down or run you all down because of the way you think. They're off of this channel, you all. That's what I'm going to do. They're off. I don't have time for it, you all. There's too much stuff going on in the world, you all. We've got, look at that sky. Look at those dark clouds. It looks really good with these trees. The sun was red as it was rising. There was a silhouette of red underneath there, right there. You think the dentist put a device in your tooth because you feel vibrations and you hear it. Oh my gosh, that could be true. It really could be. A planet with the real deal. A planet is the real deal. Well, there's something up there too. There definitely is something up there, you all. And see, look at that. It's so bright. Look, how can you miss this? Like, here's a big massive outline right here. And then back down here, there's something red also right there. This thing, whatever this is in the sky too. And I took this picture because I think that is some kind of a ship, outline of a ship in here. But that was late at night, you all. I did not have to. You can see something right there too. You can see the outline of something massive right here in the sky. And this was at the Beaver one right here. See, and then look at this. Like, what? Why is there like a circle here, you all? This is, I only took a few sunspots. I only took a few pictures, last screenshots before I got on the YouTube and thought that I was going to talk more on that sun and what was happening, but it stopped me dead in my tracks. Right there, boom, cut me off, and I just ended it. Then I went over to the Facebook. I got me a drink. I actually started coughing really bad. I thought I was going to throw up. That's how bad they got me with their alien technology. And then I went to the Facebook and I showed them the sun there at the Facebook, you all. And this is the other video that I did last night. It was wild. It was so wild. Get away, fly. There's bees flying around and stuff, you all. Hello. Yeah, you all, please like and share this video. And this may be a tad bit different than what some people may realize. Look, I apologize. I did like 7 videos yesterday because I was working on my car, my Jeep. So I was going to do the moon last night in the southwestern sky or southeastern sky. But then we decided to look at the other side of the moon last night too, you all. There was images of what the other side of the moon looked like. And then I saw this. And then this was the sun, you all. It looked like some kind of a plasma thing going on right there, you all. If you haven't went over to that one is wild. It's truly wild. Look at that. It starts off like that. Get that off of there, you all. Let me see this. Let me show you how wild this looks. That sun is not in the sky by itself, you all. And it's so bright. They made it so bright. And you have all of these objects. They're like ships or something up there. Some people say, no, Gina, honey, that is not. That is just moisture on your lens. Okay, everything ain't moisture on my lens. And if there was like moisture, you know, when you're looking at stuff and they want to dismiss it as moisture, dust and stuff, why go through such a hassle to try to debunk something that you really can't debunk? Because you know, there's orbs all over the place. There really are. Orbs are all over the place. Spiritual, in the spiritual community, people see orbs appear in front of them, you all. They do. Look at that sky right here. Everybody needs to start looking up. Yeah, they are looking up, you all. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, we've got advanced technology from the aliens. We do. There was a deal brokered years and years ago, before some of us was ever born, and I didn't know anything about it until I stepped into this, oh, wow, stepped into this arena. I don't know where that's coming from. That looks kind of strange. Stepped into this arena, but there's something happening, you all. There is. And you can see this was on the FAA webcam. And where was it at? It was over here in this area of Alaska is where it was located, y'all, right? Right there, that webcam right there caught it. It caught these one things that were on it. So if you're just tuning in, there was like a lot of activity happening with the sun yesterday, and there was activity that was caught on the webcams up there. If that's Alaska or Canada, I have no idea. But there was activity caught. There was. So this is wild. It's all wild. And yeah, let's look at these again. So you have something right here. And you can see it. I'm not one who like studies these things, but this literally does depict like a solar flare image, because that's what the sun does on the NASA thing like that. It does. When they happen, they start off really big and then they get really small. But what if it's something else? Yeah, so it's such a perfect circle at the Russian mission and the ENIAC, and they happened around the same time span. So both cameras caught it, and I don't know how high the elevation would be, but look how perfect that is. That could even be the outline of a, who knows what it is. It could be a weapon itself being directed at us, you all. It could be. There's something in the sky. You can see also, like right here, there's something right there. So let me put this back, you all. That's right, planetary system. Well, there's something coming, and there is, if you listen to how the other side of the moon, that video like we did last night, if you read about that or listen to it, they was talking about how there was a collision with some large planetary, some large object named Thea. I don't know where they got Thea at. And it showed some of the images of the moon. It was all dark red with big old blotches in it, like it looks like on the webcam. I thought it was really interesting how it came by. Oh my gosh, that was a massive buzzard or something in the sky squawking, and it broke the branches as it flew off. It really did. In the woods, it broke the branches over there as it flew away. It must have been something big. All I saw was its black wings. Yes, you all. So I've heard of Project Bluebeam since I started on this journey, and I'm going to sit and say right here, everything that happens in the sky, everything that's documented cannot be due to Project Bluebeam. And I'm pretty sure they didn't have the Project Bluebeam thousands of years ago when UFOs were depicted on cave walls, on manuscripts, drawings, mosaics, etched in stone. I'm pretty sure it didn't exist back then. And if you're a spiritual person, you know that there are things that happen in the spiritual realm. They do. And sometimes I wonder, I'm not saying that there ain't nothing like a Project Bluebeam, because they can take people's bodies who have been long since passed and project them on a stage with someone else. But as for the sky, I'm sure something could happen. It could, but everything cannot be dismissed as a Project Bluebeam. And if you want to go further with that, say something does appear and you want to dismiss things, people who say Project Bluebeam, that's Project Bluebeam in the sky. Well, guess what? It's going to have a real world effect on people, a real world effect. It's going to cause things to be put into action, regardless it is. So that's how I feel about it. If someone wants to say everything is Project Bluebeam, and there is a theory, that's a large school of thought of a handful of people. There are Project Bluebeam theory, and it's okay to know the theories. It really is. It's quite all right. But it's going to have a real world effect. We know that our world has been upside down. It's been turned upside down. Everything was normal until a few years ago, and then boom, everything started changing. And this was worldwide. Everything started changing worldwide. It's like a new power came in, a new energy, and it set into motion everything that's happening today. You can look back and you can see the effects of this new energy, this new power that is rising, how it's like the groundwork is being laid for this new power to take its seat, is what it's like. So if you're just tuning in, last night I was doing a video on the YouTube. I came on to do a video showing what was happening with the sun. It was so wild, and I didn't get but 4 minutes and 5 seconds. I had to abruptly in my video. Alien technology was used against me, and it stopped me from even talking. That's how powerful it was. It literally took my voice away, the alien technology that was used against me. You may say, Gina, you done lost it. No, I was talking about this right here on a YouTube video. This literally started out big, and it came out, and that looked like a solar flare that you see on the sun of the NASA products. That camera captured it. And if it's not a solar flare, it's something else. Could even be some kind of alien technology also. So yeah, that's right, you all. We can do it. We can talk about this. Good morning. That's right, you all. Oh my goodness. You can't talk much anymore. 2 years. Someone said, Gina, all the truthers, all the majority of the truthers have got taken down, but you still remain. Well, I've never really identified myself as a truther. I don't like labels. I never did, even when I was little, a truther. I just want to be me, and I want to share whatever I'm led to share within my spirit. I do. But they went on to say that they're very blunt in what they say. Well, I'm not a blunt person. There are some people who just blurt out exactly what they want to say, and they come across as very abrasive and domineering. That's not me. I'm not an abrasive, domineering individual. You've got to be heart-centered. If you got a message to get out, you got to be heart-centered in order for it to be received by the people you want it to reach you while you do. You can't be having no harsh tone and stuff like that, you all. You cannot, because it's an immediate turnoff to those who want to live their life with peace on the inside, and they resonate with people who got that peace, and their spirit will identify them and recognize them. That's right. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you all, this video right here is only like 4 minutes long on my YouTube channel, but this is the one that I did. But there's something going on in the sky, you all. You can tell by looking that the sky is not normal, and it's worldwide. It's not just here. It's there's something up there. You see it? The red on the outline of it. And I don't claim to be an expert in anything. I like to try to gather some knowledge about a lot of various topics. I do. That's right. So, so you can see it back here too. There's been more people talking about two suns. They're seeing two suns rising in the sky. You all, look at that. Isn't that not wild? Look at this right here. This showed up last night when I logged on to my thing. This is the Fly Geyser in Nevada. That does look like alien-like, you all. This is in the middle of the, I don't know where it's at. Look at that. Does that know? It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. If you love artwork, if you love beautiful colors, look at that. It is absolutely beautiful. It's like it looks like an oasis, you all, but it's in Nevada. Look at that. Looks kind of like out of this world. And really, what if it is out of this world, you all? What if it started forming and it started growing? Geyser in the Nevada desert. It is beautiful, you all. You should look it up, because you can visit a psychedelic geyser in Nevada. I used to live in Nevada. If I would have known that was there when we lived there all those years, I most definitely would have visited that. We would have made the time to visit that, you all, but it's gorgeous. And if it's alien, if it's not of this world, well, it's very beautiful in color and stuff like that. It's a beautiful piece of artwork, naturally occurring. Oopsie, Gina, get that off of there. I will. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. It looks like Red Rock. It does kind of look like the Red Rock Canyon. I used to hike there a lot when we lived there. But if you look at the surrounding areas, when you go look it up, go look at the Fly Geyser in Nevada, at the surrounding area. This is like it has water around it, but it's slowly built up, but it's absolutely beautiful. It is. And you don't hear anything about it. But now you've heard about it, you all. That's the perfect way for me to end my video with that geyser. It is, you all. That's right. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, you all, alien technology, it's existed for years. And you know that there was technology long, thousands of years ago that, yeah. Oh, it's not fake at all. No. It existed thousands of years ago, and you know, we are at the point now where we're starting to see a lot of things. We are, and experiencing, and our world is changing. But that's okay, you all. It is. Yeah, it's surreal looking, and you know, it's all over. You can do a search, and the Fly Geyser. Watch it. I can even pull it up. Boom! The Fly Geyser. A Fly Ranch Geyser. You can see where it's located. Nevada's Fly Ranch. Visit Reno and Tahoe. Lake Tahoe and Reno. And then you can look at all the pretty images, you all, of what it looks like. It kind of does look like this right here reminds me of like a great big tree trunk that's been cut down when you see it like that, because it's nestled up on something, because that's a perfect flat area. It is. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? In Nevada, look at that. And it is deserty. But that's okay. It is quite all right, you all. It is. It's beautiful. All right. Creech Air Force Base. I can barely remember Creech Air Force Base. My husband was at Nellis Air Force Base for like 7 years. So yeah, that's right, you all. It is hiking. Yeah. You call on the world to help you. Good morning, everyone, if you're just tuning in. So I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go downstairs, and I left my jack out, the big floor ton jack. And I'm going to take my passenger side wheel off my Jeep after I jacked the vehicle up and supported on jack stands. I think perhaps maybe the caliper pins on where my brake pads are. The caliper pins, when I originally did that brake job, it's been back, I think, 2017, so it's been a long time. And I never did grease the caliper pins. I didn't know about it until I read more into it. I greased the caliper pins on my Subaru, all of them, to make sure they slide back and forth. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to work on my Jeep again today, you all. I'm going to jack that up, loosen those lug nuts, take that bolt off, the tire off, and take those bolts out and put some grease on it, mechanics grease, and I'm going to put some other type of stuff on the bolts themselves so they'll easily come out, you all. That's right. Ah, yes. That's right. That's okay, you all. Gina is I'm a part-time mechanic. I was a mechanic before I even did the YouTube stuff, you all, my whole life. Loved working on cars. I have. That's right. So I'm going to go, and you all, this is really wild. I'm just going to circle back to alien technology used on me, you all, last night. Because it wasn't nice energy at all. It wasn't. It was energy that was not of this world on the YouTube channel. They stopped me dead in my tracks. They didn't want me talking. Michelle, honey, there you are. Right here, I was showing this right here, and the video on the YouTube is only 4 minutes and something, I think. They stopped me talking and everything. I had to end the video. But it does. It has the characteristics of a solar flare. But it could be alien technology also being used. It looks like there's something also back here behind it. You can see the outline of something right here. So I am going to go. And with that being said, you all, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to drink the rest of my tea, and I'm going to go outside since it's so beautiful out. It's a nice crispy morning. It is. It's absolutely beautiful out, you all. I hope to see you later. Love you.